EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Arizona. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action. Here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he surges folks for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Send a man in motion right. Hurts using the pop pass. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face second down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Saquon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Back up.
Ready. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Tag! Ready, ready.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready, set. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Viking 18. Steady.
Now faking the give. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
No touch it. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Walter Nolan getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Ready.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Get it. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
That in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. The throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts now. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Cardinals, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
'70 Rangers. Here we go. Dragon, Viking, 18. Ready, hut. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 6, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 31, here's second down and 4.
Come on, go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's caught by Harrison right side. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready!
Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready!
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and 6.
Let's go! Take off!
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Cardinals are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First and 10. Now Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one completes right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Arizona take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give it.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
23-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Panther 11. Get it?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 11-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
So they find themselves with a third down, backed up right on their own goal line, Mike. So I don't mind putting the ball in the air, but if you're the quarterback there, the last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing because they're lucky that wasn't a safety.
The Cardinals lining up for punt as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And drives some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Get it. 70 skipper. Ready, go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready up.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Check. Check. 18. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
Ready. Check up.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
A
yards.
gain there of 27 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
2nd and goal.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2.
Attacking 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Eagle first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Man in motion is Brown. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. In motion comes Andrews. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Set. 180, 180, 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
That one is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get it! Panther 60, Panther 6, Warrior 70. Let go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 17
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Second and 10.
Ready? Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Back to throw. He'll look underneath here to Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Lions. Hey, smash Bronco.
On third down, they go with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Ready?
To the air now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to the air once more on second down. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Second and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go again with Benson. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Second 19. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Back to the air again on second. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jordan Davis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
70 Ranger. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now on third and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Take the snap and go down to a knee. They will take a knee here. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go down to a knee. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Japanese. Viking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Dragon 60. Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Steady.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Here we go. Bravo 80.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
defensively.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Come on. Set. 79. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk, go. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today.